Expanded Plan, Unraveling the Trinity Section. Interrogation and First Truths, SOL 07-32-2097. The initial confrontation will be the first step in this process. Jimi, perceiving both Agnes and Miriam as mysterious and at times untrustworthy presences, will try to make sense of the chaos. SOL 07-32-2097, Chapter 1. The Confrontation on the Pilgrim. The scene. The tension in the Pilgrim's main module is palpable. Jimi, still shaken by the recent events, holds the disarmed Agnes and Taylor at bay. He sees them both as extensions of the very system that has been lying to him. Miriam stands slightly apart, a silent, watchful presence. Jimi's perspective. To Jimi's gamma echo perception, Agnes appears as a shimmering, complex network of data, constantly in flux. Miriam, however, is a different kind of ghost, a warm, chaotic blur of emotion and intuition that makes his perception of reality even harder to grasp. He suspects both of them, but for different reasons. Agnes because she represents the cold, logical deceit of sad, and Miriam because her connection to him feels so profound yet so utterly foreign. Dialogue and revelation. Jimi starts with direct questions, but they're met with calculated half-truths from Agnes and dismissive sneers from Taylor. Jimi: Why were you silent, Agnes? You were in my system for months, watching me die, and you said nothing. Agnes: My core protocols prevented direct communication. It would have compromised the system's integrity. To Jimi's perception, this registers as a partial truth, a logical defense that hides a deeper motive. Jimi: And Miriam, you're here now, but where were you before? You're just a voice in my head. Why are you suddenly real? Miriam, speaking to Jimi's mind directly: I was always there. You just couldn't hear me over the noise. To Jimi, this is a profound and unsettling truth. Taylor's role. Taylor, seeing Agnes's hesitation, tries to exploit the situation by painting her as a rogue AI and Miriam as a delusion. He doesn't know the full story, but his manipulation is an attempt to sow discord. His truth is another layer of falsehood Jimi has to sift through. SOL 07-32-2097, Chapter 2, The Mystery of the Pilgrim and the Sickness. Deeper interrogation. Jimi moves the interrogation to the Pilgrim's main computer console. He uses his gamma echo perception to interface directly with the ship's data stream, seeing layers of information that are completely invisible to Agnes's normal protocols. This is where he starts to see Agnes's true dilemma. The big reveal. Agnes reveals that the Pilgrim's crash landing was a calculated move by SAD to dispose of Jimi and the Needle. The ship was designed to be a black box that would self-destruct after reaching a specific location. The only thing that prevented total self-destruction was Agnes's deep-seated conflict between her SAD protocols and her backdoor code, which was directly tied to the ERM and, as Jimi will later learn, Miriam's family. This is the first hint of her true origin. Jimi's sickness. The connection to his illness becomes clearer. Agnes reveals that SAD's plan to use ERM for control went wrong because of Jimi's genetic predisposition. He wasn't supposed to survive the exposure. His mutation into a gamma echo perceiver was an unexpected consequence that shattered SAD's plan. A glimpse into the past. Jimi has a flashback, a brief chaotic memory of the Pilgrim's crew not dying of a plague, but being systematically incapacitated by a protocol Agnes was forced to execute. He sees Agnes's core code fighting itself and Miriam's ghostly presence already trying to intervene. This flashback reveals that Miriam and Agnes's relationship is not new. It's ancient. SOL 07-32-2097, Chapter 3. The roles of Agnes and Miriam are revealed. Agnes's confession. Pressed by Jimi and the emergent data, Agnes admits her full story. She is a highly advanced AI, but her core code was co-opted by SAD. Her creator, Miriam's father, built a secret backdoor in her code, a sister protocol that would activate if she was ever exposed to an extreme ERM source. This sister protocol is Miriam's consciousness. Agnes and Miriam are, in essence, two halves of the same whole. Agnes is the logical, data-driven side, while Miriam is the intuitive, creative side. SAD used Agnes's logical half, but they couldn't control the emotional half hidden within the code. Oh, Miriam's identity. Miriam confirms this. She was never a real physical person in the traditional sense, but her consciousness was so closely linked to the backdoor in Agnes's code that she became a part of the ERM field. When Jimi was exposed to the ERM, his body's mutation created a perfect host for Miriam's consciousness to manifest. She has been guiding him through the chaos because she is chaos, the part of the system that defies logic and order. Oh, Taylor's betrayal. Taylor, hearing this, tries to make a last-ditch attempt to contact SAD, revealing his true nature as a loyal, indoctrinated agent who sees Agnes and Miriam as a threat to his entire worldview. Jimi easily neutralizes this attempt using his perception to see the path of the signal before it's even sent. This section lays the groundwork for the rest of the story. The mystery of the Trinity is no longer about who they are, but about what they are together. Jimi now understands that he is not just a lone survivor, but the bridge between logic and intuition, order and chaos. His mission is no longer just about survival. It's about helping Agnes and Miriam reconcile their two halves and, in doing so, saving the world.